What's up, Internet? Welcome to The Operator. This is like an investigative detective game, which I, again, like many of the series on this channel, know very little about. I actually got this game free on Epic Games, God knows how long ago. It was sitting in my account, and I was like, you know what? Let's try this out. I've actually been in a weird state recently. I kind of don't know what games to play because I feel like I've unfortunately played a lot of the big puzzle games, and it's tough to find something completely new to play. So this was one that's been it's gone unplayed so far. Happy to. Whoa, lyrics? Okay, not what I was expecting. So let's try it. New game. BioM facility. Somewhere in the U.S. 1992.
You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you... Good. He's ready.
Sinister. Oh shit. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Music already in a weird place. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C., 7:30 a.m. Present day, I imagine. All right. Moon Microsystems. Copyright, all systems reserved. This is cool. We love the boot up sequence. Hello. Okay, username and password. Oh, I was like, I typed in hello. There's no way I typed in Evan. That's cool. Evan Tanner. Okay. That's a cool way to introduce a character. All right. What's in the trash, huh? I have to unlock a password. Do I know the password? No, that is me typing. Interesting. Okay. Let me just quickly check and make sure that, yeah, we're good. Okay. Evan Tanner, applications, calculator. Okay, so we have a little bit of a calculator. I wonder if we're ever going to actually need that, or that's just to simulate a computer. Notepad. You know I love my notepads in these games. Cool. Does that save? It does save. So even if I close it, that saves. Trash terminal. Okay. And settings, which is just that again. Okay, great. March 6th, 1992. Evan Tanner, operator 08891. Or 08891. Probably O, actually. Okay, welcome to the FDI. You're assigned to the operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Your program supervisor will contact you with further instructions. Welcome to the FDI operator program. This is a secure and monitored federal government terminal, yada, yada, yada. What is the operator program? The operator program has been specifically designed to provide technical support to field agents, henceforth abbreviated as agents, while also ensuring a high level of confidentiality. How does it work? Agents call the hotline. The call is dispatched to secretaries who verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and request. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. The supervisor dispatches the call to an available operator. A direct line is established between the agent to the operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent's technical request, the line is closed. Copy. So it's kind of like the any spy movie, Mission Impossible kind of thing, like, you know, connecting to the network. Cool. For additional information, please contact your supervisor. The operator program is extremely confidential. Oh. Trench. Secure. True.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
I'm gonna go sorry. I'm not following.
What? You seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, ahem, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right?
Ooh, he's the director. Right. So is this director that does that A mean agent? I wonder. No, because that wouldn't we wouldn't be on the line like this then. Sure. By the way, how much does this pay is very funny.
Good. Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Cool. Okay. Xavier Skinner, supervisor.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
I read the welcome document, sir.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
I think I'm ready.
Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age.
Cool.
This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective.
Okay.
Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner.
But I don't want to. All right.
Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The Human DB, as we call it here. You can find this and other tools.
Why
to
wouldn't
help
they
you
call it
solve
the
agent requests
HDB?
in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Okay. So this is a hint.
Operator, you should find the information first.
Oh, it's right. It's in applications. Okay, so we have HumanDB and CarDB too now. Okay, we have car database. And we need to put in a license to find the car. Human database. Let's do Xavier Skinner. So we need the full name of the person. Xavier Skinner, status alive. He's 48, skin type 1, weight 162 pounds. All his fingerprints. He lives in Virginia. That makes sense. Right by Washington. Firearm license. Yes. Married. Cool. All right, so you're 48. Oh, and I see. Okay, so we just select stuff. That's cool, actually. I like that.
Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Okay. FDI headquarters. Washington, D.C. 9:18 a.m. So about an hour and 45 minutes later. Okay, here we go. First
Tanner,
assignment.
Looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire.
What?
I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
I look forward to. I love. I'm sorry. Did you say homicide? But we're gonna keep it
I'm
straight.
patching the agent through now.
Alexandra Pendle. I feel like I should automatically look up anybody that I meet.
It's Operator Tanner, right?
That's right, Agent Pendle.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival, is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar, and some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
Okay, so he's a white man, 60s, shot at the head at close range, early morning. I got some surveillance footage. Some kind of list. Sure.
Thanks, operator. Okay.
Find the killer's
I'm sending
name.
over the files. Good luck.
Nothing super interesting here. I wonder, actually, I also want to do Mike Trench. Oh. It might be Michael also. No, Mike works. Okay, Mike Trench, 44, skin type 2, 165 pounds. Minnesota, AB, known, none. No known aliases. Operator program director. So he's not the director of the FDI, he's the director of this specific program. And how about ourselves? Evan Tanner. Oh, look. That's us, I guess. Male, 32, type 2. Height 5'8". Born in 59. Syosset. A+. Homewood Drive. Okay. Nothing to report there. Okay, so cases. A Pendle. Okay, so that's right. So bar, name list.
That's the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long. And to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it. But I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Interesting. Okay. So if I did... Oh, okay, I see. So I could search within a document, which is cool. And then how about this? Whoa. Holy Christ. So someone just pulled up and...
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any
That's
relevant
dope,
elements
though.
in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
Okay, so... Pause it here.
Just like
Aha!
you can click on a photo for further analysis.
CPL 481, status in circulation, white. Toyota Corolla hatchback, owner Ray Wells. Black Oil Motors. Is Ray Wells on this list? Probably not. Because he's the one... No, the one carrying the one carrying this was the victim, right? Okay, so... What about this dude? Henry
Looks like our victim is
Jenkins.
Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Henry Jenkins is not on the list. Let's go real quick. Oh, and I see it like logs all of the stuff that we get. That's great, actually. That's awesome. Okay, so I could close some of this stuff out then. Then I want to also click on you. So it looks like they did like CG renders that look real. That's dope.
The footage quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
Okay. So Henry Jenkins may just be. So this is human DB, but I'm gonna just try it again. I'm assuming it's gonna do the same thing. Yeah. Okay. Dead male, 65, blue cow. So he might be an agent or a, someone that they were looking for or looking after. That's fine. How about let's put in Ray Wells, which I'm assuming is going to be the name of the killer, but who knows? We could go down a rabbit hole. Ray Wells. Look at this guy. Age 29, brown, Maplewood, New Jersey. Ray Small Fingers Wells. Firearm license, no. Possession of drugs with intent to sell. Well, can I just because the car pulled up, well, I guess it's not reported stolen. Okay, so let's try to connect. Nice, okay. This car belonged to Ray Wells.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
Find killer's address. Done. Oh, wait, it's place of birth. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Culpeper, Virginia, and she can get there, I'm sure.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Good luck with the arrest. Interesting. I can already see how this can go
Not bad,
strange.
Not great, but not bad either.
Not great.
I'll contact you later with your next request.
What do you mean by not bad?
No need to worry, operator. You'll improve with time.
Okay, sure. It seems like we also get to keep all the evidence, which makes me think that there's going to be stuff that bleeds between cases, which is cool. That would be the thing I want. Okay, this is the end of the day, 5:32 p.m. Yeah, I still have access to this. FDI Most Wanted. Please consult the latest FDI Most Wanted list. Reminder, if you discover any information during your shift that might help the FDI, inform your supervisor at once. I love these pictures of clearly people who are either devs or friends of the devs. Fred Smormensky. You're going to hold off on that for a second. Wanted for mailing and hand delivering several explosive devices to federal buildings. William Wilson Boulder. Sought for his role in numerous murders committed in the early 80s in connection with an organized crime group. Hal Snorish.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator.
Interesting.
I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
I want to just continue reading this. Sought for his role in numerous murders committed in the early 80s in connection with an organized crime group, also connected to drug distribution in the Boston area. Cyber terrorism. Leader of the Seventh-day Healers cult. Okay. Barry Walker. I keep doing that. Let's go. We'll pull this up as we answer this phone call.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
Sorry, I don't understand.
God damn it! Who are you? Great. Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this. I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Okay, so let's do a couple things before we go further. So, Connie Moore. 29, Dryfield, Nevada, nurse, single. It says status alive, because I guess they don't know if she's dead or not. Interesting. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens. One more thing I'm going to check, and I'm going to keep doing this, but I'm going to keep checking this list. Aha. Aha, yep. I had a feeling. So I think all of our victims of these cases are going to be somewhat related, or victims or perpetrators are going to be connected to this list. Good to know. Okay, here we go. So, Dryfield, Nevada?
Middle of nowhere. Hot as hell. Sandy. Calling it a small town would be an insult to small town. Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
I thought she was missing.
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
What am I looking for?
There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
I'm on it.
Here are the files.
Find an inconsistency. The desert. Testimony. Okay, so we got a testimony, we got a phone. Oh, phone triangulation report, and then a camera. Okay, so I'm going to start here. So 9:19 a.m. on the 5th, we're here. 9:43 a.m., we're here. 10:13 a.m., we're here. Oh, interesting. I can change the format? What the hell? That's just the show timestamp on. Autofocus on. Okay. I don't know what this one does yet, but okay, cool. So let's read the testimony. Connie Moore testimony. Following Connie Moore's reappearance yesterday, right? Yesterday on the 5th, 1992, we recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. Connie Moore, the victim. Barry Walker, agent in charge of the investigation. Brittany Holt. We will always be looking up all our names. Brittany Holt, 58. Married, no. Firearm license, no. No known aliases. Okay. Can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or to take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. And that's your camera? Agent Walker points to a camera on the table. Yes, it is. What else do you remember about that day in the desert? Well, it's a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Maury, so I remember that. It's really beautiful at this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs, correct? Then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. Their ship, the UFO. And then I think it landed to the east. So I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else. Maybe get a photo of them. Must have taken me an hour 40, 45 minutes to go where it landed. Then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room, and I can't move. Was someone there with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were there all around me, the aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white. I mean, entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing. Just whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared, I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. What kinds of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do, study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical, and there was a machine they were using on me. It was clamped in my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Can you tell us anything else, Connie? Not really. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the desert outside Dryfield. My head was throbbing. Maybe because of their drugs or mind probes, I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily, someone found me, or I might have died from dehydration. And then I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. Okay, so it's going to be about the times, for sure. So this is the phone tower pings. There were no pings between the time of her disappearance on the 5th, 1992, to her reappearance on the 5th, 1992 at 3:27 p.m. So between that is the last ping. So she starts in Dryfield. Okay. And then she reappears over here and then walks a little bit. Okay. Let's take a look at the camera again really quick. I think those times match up. This is 9:19 a.m. looking at the mountain. 9:43 a.m. So you'd be over here. I will say the lighting looks very different, but I guess you're rotating around to the other side. Sun is here, according to this. Sure. 10:13 a.m. You're like here. What did you say? I remember taking 2 photographs, and then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. Then I think it landed to the east. So I decided to head over and see what I could do, if I could see anything else. Must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to go where it landed. That's true. Interesting. I'm curious if can I flag her name on this list? There we go. Cool.
That's weird. Well, okay. I'm not sure how it can help me, though. There must be something else. Something undeniable.
Okay, so we're looking for something undeniable. So the game recognizes that Connie Moore's name is obviously in the other side. It's got to do with something with the times. 9:19 a.m. (9:43 a.m.) You're about here. Oh wait, they're different days. Whoops. The 5th, the 21st. There we go. This photo was taken on the 21st of February, 16 days after her disappearance.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Cool. Okay, so where on the map did she supposedly snap the photograph that was right about here? Nice. Right here.
All right. Now check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking.
That's annoying.
Sweat my goddamn balls.
Ooh, what the hard reset? Secured boot check-in failed. Something's in the system. Yep. Ooh, wow. Oh, Hal, the cyber terrorist. Straight. Okay. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, now I get the terminal. Hello, Evan. How do you know my name? Ew. What do you want? I want the truth. What are you talking about? Let me show you something. Do you remember the list found on Henry Jenkins? You spotted her, right? Connie Moore, yep. The music kick in. The abducted woman? Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? I'm also going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. Whoa, really? That's a stupid question. I didn't notice, no. Let the terrorists talk a little bit. One last thing, and this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is the key to understanding everything. I have to go now, Evan, but I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Don't go, tell me more. Cool. I love that. I think I'm gonna leave it there. Wow, what a cool hook. All right, I wasn't sure when I started this, but I'm excited about where this is gonna maybe go. We maybe have aliens, we maybe have a conspiracy going on, a lot to think about and a lot to work with. But we're gonna have a lot more to go very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe. If you can't wait for more episodes, there are other playlists of a bunch of our other games that we've played on the channel, including other detective games and fun games that we've investigated, like Root Trees Are Dead, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, and Animal Well. Please check those playthroughs out. They're a lot of fun. And we'll see you in the next episode.